Hello guys, hoping you're doing amazing from wherever you're watching this video from. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome and hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you for always consuming my content. I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much for clicking to watch today's video. This channel is all about mental and emotional wellness. Here we talk about our actions, our behaviors, our thoughts, and things that concern our mental health. And today we are talking about self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness can be so hard. Self-forgiveness can be so hard, as I've said, to deal with, and you can feel like you are not good enough to forgive yourself. That's why I'm here to talk about it. Self-forgiveness is so delicate and so sensitive. So let's talk about self-forgiveness. My name is MBURU WAINAINA, and you're watching the MBURU WAINAINA show. So today we are talking about self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness can be so hard. It can be so messy when you're trying to forgive yourself, because we tend to think that sometimes maybe we see that we did something that was so extreme, and we feel like we are not worthy to be forgiven, to be forgiven, or to forgive ourselves. So self-forgiveness can be so hard when you're trying to forgive yourself. Maybe you were stuck in a certain relationship, and it was so toxic, and you feel like you cannot forgive yourself. So you can fail to forgive yourself for so many things. Maybe you stole somebody's thing. You, as I've said, you were in a relationship that was so toxic. You abused someone. You subjected yourself for jailing a person, maybe. So such things, you might find them so extreme, and you feel like I cannot forgive myself. But I am here today. It is self-forgiveness is delicate and is also sensitive, but I am here today to tell you that you can forgive yourself. It is possible. It is hard, but at the same time, it is possible to forgive yourself, because self-forgiveness is so important. It's so important so that you can be able to move on with your life, so that you can be able to live a happy, fulfilled life. Because when you forgive yourself, it's like you and another person not forgiving each other. You see this person coming, because you did them something. You change the route and go to another direction. The same way applies to yourself. So when you don't forgive yourself, you always change the routes, and you don't want yourself to meet with yourself, because you have not forgiven yourself. So we need to forgive ourselves, just as the way other people do mistakes. Yes. So the first thing you're supposed to do is to make amends. If you stole something from someone, the best thing to do is to return it. If you betrayed your friends, the best thing to do is to ask for forgiveness, apologize to them. Send them a text, a message, tell them you're sorry, tell them you can meet them somewhere so that you can apologize. Such kind of things. That is what we say by making amends. Make amends with what you did, so that you can feel when they forgive you, you can be able to forgive yourself. When you return that thing to the owner, if they forgive you, you can be able to forgive yourself after returning, after apologizing, and all those things. So let's make amends. They are very important when it comes to self-forgiveness. So make amends, and apologize. There are situations where you cannot be able to make amends. For example, when you were in a toxic relationship, and you feel like they were the ones who messed with you, but you fail to forgive yourself, maybe because you prolonged the stay in that relationship. You feel like you're not good enough, because you stayed for too long, yet you are seeing the red flags. Some situations like those ones, you can be so hard to go and make amends with those people. and tell them sorry. So for those situations, just forgive yourself within you. Forgive yourself. Tell yourself it's okay, and I have forgiven you. Make amends with yourself. Yeah. So the other thing to do is to acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge you are human. Human is to error. If other people can make mistakes, you can also make mistakes like them. If you can forgive other people for making a mistake, you can also forgive yourself. You are human. You are not God. You are not a supernatural being. So acknowledge yourself. You are human. You can make mistakes. No one can't make mistakes. No one is perfect. Oh, kwanza that slogan of perfection. Sometimes we do something to be not necessarily to be perfect, but there's a certain way. Like for me, there's a certain way I'm supposed to do. And when someone else does something, you say, najua, that one can do that thing. Why is it not you? It is that belief that I am perfect, so and so is not perfect. So and so, the way you see them that they are not perfect is the same way you are supposed to see yourself, that you are not perfect. You're not perfect like you're not perfect more than the other people. See, not that you are so smart than other people. We feel like we are beyond other people, and that's why when it comes to forgiving ourselves, we feel so hard on ourselves. We are so hard on ourselves. We feel we are not worthy forgiving ourselves. We feel like the people who are supposed to be forgiven are those ones who are not perfect. So let's acknowledge ourselves. We are human like other people. We can make mistakes, and we are supposed to forgive ourselves. The way we forgive those people who we think they are not perfect, or who we see them that we see like they are inferior to us, please, let's also forgive ourselves. And that doesn't mean that they are inferior. They are not inferior. We are all equal. The same way they are not perfect, the same way we are not. No one is perfect. So yes, another thing, learn from what the experience, or what what the experience taught you. Learn from it. It taught you that you're not supposed to betray your friends. You're not supposed to cheat in a relationship. You're not supposed to steal from someone. You're not supposed to abuse others, such kind of things. You're not supposed to spread rumors about people. Yeah, please learn from it. Learn from the experience. What is it teaching you? Is it teaching you that you're not supposed to talk about something that you don't know about? Is it teaching you that you're not supposed to accuse someone falsely? Learn from the mistake. Learn from the mistake, so that when you learn from it, the next time you will not do it. Yeah. And so learn from it. Next is paper exercise. Paper exercise works a lot. It works a lot. You write something on paper. You did this. I stole someone's shamba. I stole someone's land. I stole someone's car. I cheated on my partner. I abused someone. I betrayed all my friends. When you write those things, then write, for these things I forgive you. I forgive you, MBURU. I forgive you, Naomi. I forgive you, Akinyi, Otieno. Whichever the name, your name. Tell yourself, I forgive you for doing these things. I forgive you. Moving forward, this is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to betray your friends again. You're not supposed to cheat on your partner, on your next partner. You're not supposed to steal something from someone. Such kind of things. You're not supposed to, jail someone for something you don't know about, because you accused someone falsely. Such kind of things. Write them down. Then tear the paper, or burn it. When you tear it, tell yourself, breathe in, breathe out. Then tell yourself, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you, Purity. I forgive you, John. I forgive you, James. I forgive you, your name. I forgive you for doing such kind of things, and moving forward, you will not do such kind of things. I forgive you, and you are forgiven. When you do that paper exercise, it helps you. It brings your emotions together, and you feel like something has just withdrawn from you, it just has wiped out from you. And it works wonders. So forgive yourself by paper exercise. It works. So the next thing, work on your self-esteem. Practice self-care, buy yourself nice things, go take a shower, um take a walk, read self-care books or self-help books. Take care of yourself, buy yourself nice things, tell yourself you're worthy, work on your self-esteem. Because when you take care of yourself and you work on yourself, you take care of yourself, you're working on your self-esteem. And your self-esteem, if your self-esteem is boosted, you are able to forgive yourself, because self-esteem is the price tag you have about yourself. So when you forgive yourself, you're able to know, when you work on your self-esteem, when you work on your price tag, when you work on knowing your worth, you're able to know that you're able to help yourself to forgive yourself. So let's practice self-care so that we can be able to work on our self-esteem, because self-esteem boosts and helps in self-forgiveness. So those are the ways and techniques that you can use to forgive yourself. Also, there's two things: there's guilt and shame. Guilt is good because it means that there's something in the conscious mind that tells you this was wrong, you did something wrong. You have core values, you have moral values that guide you. Yeah, so guilt is good. And there's shame. And shame is what we have to forgive ourselves for, because shame is the one we are supposed to take care of. So because when you're shameful, you're not able to face people, you feel like you're not worthy, you are in that space where you want to be alone because you feel like you did an extreme bad thing. So shame is the one we are supposed. If you feel shameful about something, please forgive yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to understand that you are human, you can make mistakes. If it's something you can make amends, please do make sure you make amends. Please take care of yourself so that you can be able to forgive yourself and work on your self-esteem. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you have learned something. I hope you have known the various ways to improve on your mental health, and I hope you will improve your mental health moving forward. Thank you so much, and let's meet down in the comment section as you tell me if these ways and techniques are working for you, and also as you tell me the challenges you face when you're trying to forgive yourself. And tell me also, if you feel free, tell me what you're forgiving yourself for. Let's meet down at the comment section. See you in my next video as we talk about something else. Remember to subscribe. My name is MBURU WAINAINA, and you have been watching the MBURU WAINAINA show. Adios.